Hello my friends, I'm Tan, and in this video I'm going to bring you something interesting about skipjack tuna in the Lakshadweep and Kerala waters of India. Let's get started. Their scientific name is Katsuwonus palamis. The easiest way to identify them is by the 4 to 6 dark horizontal stripes running along their belly and underside. Their backs are usually dark blue or charcoal purple. They are medium-sized, typically 40 to 80 centimeters long and weighing between 3 and 10 kilograms. Compared to their relatives like the yellowfin tuna, skipjack tuna are more compact but extremely agile. They are highly migratory, often gathering in huge schools, up to thousands of individuals, and frequently swimming alongside whales or whale sharks. Accounting for 50% of the world's tuna production, this fish species plays an extremely important role in India's maritime economy. The way Indian fishermen, particularly in the Lakshadweep Islands, fish for skipjack tuna is one of the most unique and environmentally friendly fishing methods in the world. Instead of using giant nets, they employ an artistic pole and line technique. Below is the dramatic process of a fishing trip by these fishermen. Before fishing for tuna, the most important step is to have good bait. Fishermen will dive down to the coral reefs to catch small fish, usually damselfish or anchovies, and keep them alive in a compartment of the boat filled with circulating seawater. Without live bait, the tuna fishing trip is considered a failure. When fish finders or flocks of seabirds pinpoint the location of the skipjack tuna school, the ship will approach. A system of water jets along the sides of the ship will spray water onto the surface of the sea. The purpose? To create countless bubbles and noises to mimic a school of panicked juvenile fish jumping on the water's surface. This agitates the tuna below, causing them to go into a frenzied feeding state. This is the most interesting part you can see in real-life videos of Indian fishermen. The fishermen stand close to the edge of the boat, each holding a long bamboo or fiberglass rod, a short fishing line, and a barbless hook. They cast live bait to lure schools of fish close to the side of the boat. When the tuna lunge to bite, the fishermen simply dip the gleaming hook into the water. Incredible reflexes. As soon as they feel a bite, they use the strength of their arm to swing the rod forcefully backward. The tuna will fly in an arc over the fisherman's head and fall straight into the boat's hold. Thanks to the barbless hook, the fish automatically falls out as soon as it hits the floor, and the fisherman casts the hook back into the water in less than 2 seconds. The hook trick technique, also known as pole and line fishing, is a pinnacle of combining human reflexes and animal behavior. It's considered a golden fishing method because it protects the ecosystem while achieving extremely high efficiency when the fish enter a frenzied state. Now I will explain this method in more detail. The visual deception mechanism. This technique doesn't rely on the fish actually eating the bait, but rather on its reflex to snap at anything when it's intoxicated by the bait. Water jets. Water jets create a layer of mist and bubbles on the water surface, blinding the tuna and preventing them from distinguishing between real bait and the hook. Special hooks. Hooks, called jigs, are often coated with a layer of feathers or glittering plastic to mimic smaller fish. The design of the barbless hook. This is the key element that makes this technique so fast. Why barbless? Traditional hooks have barbs to keep the fish from escaping, but in hook trick, fishermen need speed. A barbless hook allows the fish to fall off the hook as soon as the tension of the line loosens, when the fish flies behind the fisherman. Material, usually a shiny metal to reflect light, attracting the attention of skipjack tuna amidst the bubbles of water. The lift, swing, drop process, 2-second operation. A skilled fisherman can perform this process continuously without looking at the hook dipping. The fisherman drops the hook right next to the side of the boat, where the fish are jumping up due to the live bait being thrown in intermittently. Shocking. When feeling the weight or bite, usually less than 1 second, the fisherman uses the strength of both shoulder and arm muscles to swing the rod in a decisive arc upwards and backwards. Drop. The fish flies over the head, hitting the deck or the top behind. Because of the swing force and the barbless design, the fish will detach itself from the hook without needing to be touched. Although seemingly manual, it offers advantages that industrial nets cannot. Superior meat quality fish are not crushed by tons of other fish in the net, avoiding stress, which causes lactic acid secretion and sour meat. No bycatch if a dolphin or sea turtle accidentally touches the hook, the fisherman will notice immediately and won't reel it in, or they can easily escape because the hook is barbless. Imagine a school of skipjack tuna in a frenzied state. The golden time for fishing lasts only 15 to 30 minutes before the school moves on. Speed. A skilled fisherman can lift a fish every 2 to 5 seconds. Intensity. With each fish weighing an average of 5 kilograms, in 20 minutes, one person can lift nearly 1 ton of fish with their bare hands. Like the gears in a clock, the crew on board is divided into specialized departments. Bait chuckers. Those who continuously throw live bait to keep the fish close to the side of the boat. If they stop, the engine will shut off as the fish will scatter. Water sprayers. Those who operate water sprayers to create foam, simulating an environment to deceive the tuna's vision. The fishers. Those who stand directly on the side of the boat, performing continuous lifting and swinging maneuvers with absolute precision. Indian fishermen don't just work for a few minutes. They must maintain intense concentration under the scorching Indian Ocean sun and the turbulent waves. Automatic reflexes. Once they get into the rhythm, they no longer use their eyes to look at the hook. Their arms react to the sensation of the line tension. Navigation skills. Even with fish flying over their heads constantly, they always know how to adjust the force so that the fish land precisely in the holding area, avoiding collisions with their teammates. Unlike industrial trawlers that use machinery, consume a lot of fuel, and damage the seabed, this human-powered engine column does not cause pollution, uses only pure labor, is selective, catches only the target fish species, protecting biodiversity, honors human values, preserves a centuries-old traditional craft. An interesting fact: after such strenuous shifts, fishermen often need to replenish a large amount of calories from tuna curry or white rice to recharge their muscular engine. When the skipjack tuna enter their feeding frenzy, the deck becomes a bustling construction site. The sound of the fish slapping their tails against the wooden deck, combined with the fishermen's cheers, creates a symphony of bountiful catches. The firm, shiny tuna dart past the fishermen's heads like flashes of silver lightning. In just 15 to 20 minutes, the previously dark blue deck disappears, replaced by a shimmering mountain of fish. As soon as the boat is full of fish, another process begins at engine speed: quick sorting. Fishermen quickly move the fish into holding tanks to protect them from the harsh Indian Ocean sun, which can damage the fish meat. Ice packing. To maintain freshness for curry or export, the fish must be cooled down immediately. The sight of shovels of ice being thrown over the silvery fish is the final image of a successful catch. As the fish passed by and the boat's hold was full, the human engine began to cool down. The fishermen cast their lines, sweat dripping but their eyes shining. They looked back at their catch, a heavily laden boat, its hull closer to the water than ever before. This was the moment the Suryodaya began its journey back, carrying the breath of the sea ashore. The fruits of a day's work, like a perpetual motion machine, lie not only in the weight of the boat's hold, but also in a series of tangible and intangible values that the fishermen receive. When the Suryodaya returned, its hull submerged deep beneath the water's surface was the clearest evidence of its success. Quantity: tons of skipjack tuna and mackerel were perfectly stacked in the ice hold. These shimmering silverfish now rested, ready for both domestic and export markets. Quality: thanks to the pollen line fishing technique, each fish retained its shape, its flesh intact, meeting the highest standards for premium dishes. After work is over, the greatest reward for these men is relaxation. The celebratory feast, the fragrant aroma of tuna curry, Mars Raiha, fills the air. The freshest, sweetest pieces of fish are reserved for the crew. Comradeship, lively laughter, pats on the shoulder, and casual conversations about the biggest fish that escaped all bind them together as a close-knit family at sea. The bounty from the sea quickly transforms into value for life on land at the harbour. The arrival of a ship laden with fish activates another machine at the port. Stewardess, traders, and fishermen's families rush out. The sounds of bargaining and weighing create a vibrant atmosphere. Income. A bountiful fishing trip means children can go to school, houses can be renovated, and faith in Mother Sea is renewed. That's all for my video. See you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Your small action is a huge motivation for me. Thank you. Goodbye and see you again.